these are the guardrails to help you with your risk management, starting with not bag holding. We get questions daily about people who come to us with bags either over Twitter or in our community or new to our community, and they're like, I have this huge bag of Meta I've been shorting since $300, and what do I do with it? Well, first of all, you need to figure out at this point, is this a short you would enter? Is the thesis still the same? And if not, you need to get out. Remember, we can always get back in. And I just think that's a small part of trading that is overlooked when it comes to risk management. People don't want to accept that they were wrong about the thesis. Maybe their thesis was right and it just didn't work out. Sometimes your trade setup is correct and it just doesn't work out. And you don't judge yourself based on the results. That's called resulting. So if you wouldn't get in that trade today, that meta short, then get out. And then if it changes the 4-hour trend to the downside, then you re-enter. You can always get back in. But bag holding just to bag hold because you don't want to admit you're wrong, that is not how you make it in trading. The next topic related to risk management is the risk of ruin. And there is actually a mathematical technique out there called the Monte Carlo simulation, where we could look at your last 6 months of trades, put it in a math formula, and determine if or when you're going to blow up your account. So the risk of ruin is high, and we don't want to incur those big losses related to that first topic of bag holding. So just for an example, if you lose 50% of your account and you go from $100,000 to $50,000, in order for you to get back to $100,000, you then have to make 100%. So if you take a 50% haircut, you have to make 100% just to go back to that original balance. So it's really important that our risk to reward lines up. And what do I mean by that? You want at least a risk to reward of 1 to 3. That's optimum. Sometimes the setup is counter trend and you may only get a 1 to 2. But if your win rate is not over 50% and you're taking 1 to 1 risk to reward, meaning your stop loss is $1 away and your target's $1 away, I can almost guarantee you that you're going to blow up your account and your risk of ruin is high. So keeping that risk to reward tight and ensuring you're letting your winners run, or at least to scale, will keep you in the game. All right, finally, the most important tool in your toolkit for risk management is stop losses, and it ties the other two together. You don't want to get to the point of bag holding. You avoid that by how? Using stop losses. You don't want to blow up an account. How do you avoid that? Stop losses. When I work with traders who are struggling, it's typically the first thing I have to address is risk management, meaning stop losses. And the second thing is defining their edge. So going back to stop losses, the most important thing you can do for your account is protecting your capital. You have to become a really good loser. Good traders are the best losers out there. You're a good loser and you accept that that's part of the game. And then you have discipline. So I also ask traders that I work with, do you have discipline in other parts of your life? I mean, do you work out? Do you eat healthy? If you have discipline in your life, evidence of discipline in other aspects of your life, there's no excuse for not using stop losses. Now, if you don't have discipline in your life and you have problems with eating, with alcohol, with whatever it is, then you may not be able to use stop losses and maybe trading isn't for you. So stop losses, even though it was the last part of our risk management series, is the most important. If you're struggling with any of these aspects of risk management, you can go to our website where we have a ton of free resources. You can go to our YouTube channel or you can check out our community at chartguys.com.